Ever wondered why some cities seem to be disappearing into the earth? It's not a magic trick, it's a geological phenomenon. We're talking about sinking cities, a reality that's as fascinating as it is alarming. Picture this, entire neighborhoods gradually descending, buildings tilting, roads cracking. It's not an apocalypse movie, but a real-life scenario unfolding in several parts of the world. But why do cities sink? A major culprit is excessive groundwater extraction. In simple terms, we're drinking our cities into oblivion. When we pump out groundwater faster than it can be replaced, the land above it subsides. That's right, your morning coffee might be contributing to a sinking city. Natural disasters, too, play a significant role. Earthquakes, floods, and storms can erode the ground, causing land to sink. Coastal cities are particularly at risk, as rising sea levels due to climate change can lead to land subsidence. Let's talk numbers. Some cities are sinking at a shocking rate. A few inches a year might not sound like much, but in geological terms, it's lightning fast. Now think about what that means for the people living there. Crumbling infrastructure, increased flood risks, and, in some cases, the threat of becoming the next Atlantis. Many residents are grappling with the reality of their homes sinking beneath their feet. It's not just about moving furniture around to accommodate a sloping floor. It's about the uncertainty of what the future holds. Will their home still be there in 10 years? 20? It's a question no one should have to ask. So, what can be done? There's no one-size-fits-all solution. It involves complex engineering feats, changes in water usage, and yes, dealing with the impacts of climate change. But one thing's for sure, it's a challenge we need to face head-on. So it's not just a matter of cities sinking, but the very ground beneath our feet. The sinking reality is a wake-up call, a reminder that our actions have consequences and that our planet needs our attention. It's time to face the facts and perhaps find a way to rise above them. In the United States, there are places where the ground is giving way faster than you might think. Let's dive into 5 such cities. Starting off with New Orleans, Louisiana. The city, famed for its vibrant music and cuisine, is sinking at an alarming rate of an inch per year. The culprits? Subsidence and sea level rise. Subsidence, the natural process of land sinking, is exacerbated by the city's extensive network of levees that prevent the Mississippi River from depositing sediment, which would otherwise counterbalance the sinking. Moving up north, we find the Alaskan village of Shishmaref. This small community is facing an existential threat due to melting permafrost and coastal erosion. The sinking rate? A staggering 5 feet per year. The solution? The entire village voted to relocate, demonstrating that sometimes drastic situations call for drastic measures. Now let's swing over to Houston, Texas. The city's rapid development and groundwater extraction have led to significant land subsidence, with some areas sinking by as much as 2 feet in the past century. The city is exploring sustainable water management to counteract this. Next, we travel to the sunny state of California, where the San Joaquin Valley is sinking due to excessive groundwater pumping. This agricultural hotspot has seen land levels drop by as much as 28 feet in the past century. Efforts are now being made to replenish groundwater supplies and regulate water usage. Finally, we head to the East Coast and Miami, Florida. Rising sea levels due to climate change and excessive groundwater extraction are causing this coastal city to sink. The city is investing in seawalls and pumps, but the question remains, is it enough to keep up with the sinking rate of about an inch per year? In all these cities, solutions range from infrastructural changes, sustainable resource management, to even relocation. The takeaway? Prevention might be better than cure, but sometimes adaptation is the only option. The phenomenon of sinking cities isn't confined to the US, it's a global issue. And as we traverse the globe, we find some startling examples. Venice, the city of waterways, is a perfect illustration. Here, a combination of sea level rise and land subsidence makes it a sinking city. The city descends at a pace of about 2 millimeters per year. Although the MOSE project, a system of mobile gates, aims to protect Venice from future flooding, the city's sinking issue is far from resolved. Next, we have Jakarta, Indonesia, which is sinking at an alarming rate of 6 to 10 centimeters annually. Rapid urbanization and over-extraction of groundwater are the main culprits. The Indonesian government is considering moving the capital to a less populous island to alleviate the pressure on Jakarta. Heading to the Middle East, Tehran, Iran is sinking at a rate of 25 centimeters per year. Over-extraction of groundwater for agriculture and human consumption is causing this rapid descent. The government is implementing water conservation measures, but the city's future remains uncertain. Shifting our gaze to the European continent, we find Oslo, Norway. This city is sinking at a rate of 1 to 2 millimeters per year due to post-glacial rebound and rising sea levels. The Norwegian government is looking into sustainable urban planning as a potential solution. Finally, we journey to Africa, where Lagos, Nigeria is sinking at 3 millimeters per year. The city's sinking is mainly due to rising sea levels and land subsidence. Lagos is fighting back with ambitious plans for a floating city, but the city's future is still in the balance. These examples may seem disparate, but they're connected by a common thread. They highlight the urgent need for sustainable urban planning, effective water management, and climate change mitigation. While some cities are taking innovative steps to address these issues, the sinking predicament is far from being universally addressed. As we see, it's a worldwide problem that needs immediate attention. Let's not just watch the waters rise, let's rise to the challenge. From sinking cities to sinkholes, the earth beneath us is full of surprises. Sinkholes in particular are natural phenomena that can cause quite a stir. They occur when the ground beneath us collapses into a hollow cavity, making the surface unstable and prone to sudden collapse. This can happen due to a variety of factors such as water erosion, dissolution of rocks, or even human activities like mining. Now let's travel the world and take a look at 5 popular sinkholes. The Great Blue Hole in Belize, a world-class destination for divers, is a deep, circular sinkhole in the middle of the sea. In Siberia, the mysterious Yamal sinkholes have been stirring up questions since their discovery. China's Heavenly Pit is another breathtaking sinkhole, known as the deepest sinkhole in the world. The Devil's Sinkhole in Texas is a revered bat habitat, and the Bima Sinkhole in Oman is a picturesque water-filled sinkhole attracting tourists from far and wide. As we journey back to the United States, it's noteworthy to mention the 5 cities most prone to sinkholes. Florida takes the lead with cities like Tampa, Miami, and Orlando. Other cities like Bowling Green, Kentucky, and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania also make the list. Florida's sinkhole history is particularly intriguing, with 2 significant incidents that come to mind. The Winter Park sinkhole of May 1981 swallowed a car dealership, a swimming pool, and parts of 2 streets. Then there was the Seffner sinkhole of March 2013, which tragically claimed the life of Jeffrey Bush. This sinkhole was filled and closed, but it reopened twice, most recently in 2023, reminding us of the unpredictable nature of these phenomena. Sinkholes can be as fascinating as they are terrifying, don't you think? They serve as a stark reminder of the Earth's dynamic nature and the need for us to understand and respect it. So let's keep exploring, appreciating, and learning about these incredible phenomena. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of sinkholes in our next segment. So what can you do if you suspect a sinkhole might be forming under your home? Let's navigate through this together. First up, it's all about vigilance. You might be wondering, what should I be looking for? Well, there are a few telltale signs. Cracks in the walls or floors of your home can be a warning signal. Look for sagging trees or fence posts or areas of ground that suddenly appear lower. Even doors and windows that no longer close properly can be a red flag. Next, you might notice changes in the vegetation around your home. Patches of wilting plants or trees could indicate soil movement. Similarly, the sudden appearance of new ponds or water bodies after heavy rain can be a sign too. If you have a well, keep an eye on the water. Changes in its clarity or color may suggest that soil is shifting underground. Now, if you notice any of these signs, it's important not to panic. Not every crack or sagging fence post means a sinkhole is on its way. But it does mean you should take action. Who to contact, you ask? Your first call should be to a professional geologist or a geotechnical engineer. They have the tools and knowledge to determine whether a sinkhole is forming. If they confirm your suspicions, reach out to your local building department and your homeowner's insurance company. They can guide you on the next steps, which may include evacuating your home, depending on the threat level. In the meantime, keep people and pets away from the area and secure it if possible. It's essential to keep in mind that sinkholes can form suddenly, so safety should always be your top priority. While it's impossible to prevent sinkholes entirely, being aware and prepared can help mitigate the risks. Remember, early detection can make a world of difference when dealing with sinkholes. So stay vigilant, take action if necessary, and keep your home and loved ones safe. The earth beneath us is more dynamic than we often realize, isn't it? Today, we've journeyed through sinking cities, both in the US and worldwide, delved into the mystery of sinkholes, and armed ourselves with survival tips. Remember, knowledge is power. As we continue to explore the world beneath our feet, we invite you to like and subscribe, and even share your own sinkhole experiences in the comments. Thank you for joining us on this geological journey. Stay curious, stay safe.